Ready?
Streaming live on WHITradio.com from High Tech High School in North Bergen, New Jersey. It's a girl talk show. I'm your announcer, Ashley, and now your host, Kamel.
Good morning. And I'm your host, Kamel. And today with me is Ashley and Aisha. And behind the glass is Alanis and Caesar and Giancarlos. And today's topic is about reincarnation. So, Ashley, tell us what is reincarnation.
Well, reincarnation is the religious or philosophical concept that the solar spirit, after biological death, can begin a new life in a new body. And this doctrine is kind of like a central tenet in the Indian religions. So I brought up this question to Kamel, and I was just like, listen, if you're gonna host, you need to ask this question, because I feel like no one talks about this. Like, this is a real thing. People actually believe this, and sometimes I sort of like to think that it's real. And I have this concept, if you let me explain it to you.
Go ahead.
Where I feel like so we have souls, right? In every religion, everyone believes that you have souls. And I feel like the old souls are the people who keep getting it wrong. And they keep picking the path that wasn't designed for them. And I feel like when we're born, we are designed a certain path, right? And the free will that we have is based on what path we get to pick. Like, we can do this or we can do this, and then it can either lead us to the path that we're supposed to or not. And then the people who are around us are the same souls that have been around us their entire life. So your best friend once was your sister or your aunt or something, or your cousin was once a friend. You get me? Like, everyone was the same. Every soul around you has been around you since 1900s or whatever. You get me? Like, back in the day. And the person you fall in love with, either it's the person you're designed for. Like, everyone is destined to be with someone. And either you fall in love with them and it's the right person, or you really made the wrong choice and you're put in a wrong situation all the time because you make the wrong decisions. And when you pass away, or when you die, you come back. And God is like, you can do it again. Let's do this again. And then the new souls are people who've done it, right? And then they just get it all over again. Like, you did it, and you're a new soul. And then if you're an old soul, it's like you got to do it all over again because you keep getting it wrong. And you're so wise, but you have no clue what you're doing. That's how I feel. I don't know. It's this weird thing that I have about it.
Her theory about it got me thinking, because we're human. As humans, we're going to make a lot of mistakes. Nobody's perfect in the world. You get me? Everyone's going to have trials, and everyone's going to mess up. That's how we learn in life. That's how humans learn. They're always messed up and stuff. But what she said kind of got me thinking. Like, what if my ancestor... let's do an example. What if my mom wasn't supposed to fall in love with my dad at the first try? And then maybe when she passes away, she's going to retry and then to find my father. Again. But, like...
this time she doesn't fall in love with him. This time it's like...
she fall in love with, like...
another person.
Like an Asian, like a pure Asian. Because she's from an Asian country, right?
Like, think about it. What if, like, everyone that's in our life was supposed to be? Everything. Even our enemies are supposed to be here. Even our enemies are supposed to be our enemies. Like, that soul is designed to disagree with us. And either you can befriend them because your character befriends them, or you can be their enemy, too.
I feel like for your enemy, to befriend your enemy, I think it's really stupid. In my opinion.
I feel like it's strong of you.
Really?
I'm sorry. Aisha and I did not like each other whatsoever, and now I adore her, and we hit each other up all the time.
No, I agree. Like that. Like, I 100% agree with you. I feel like if you have an enemy, I feel like you should, like, make amends or not talk to them and, like, cut them out completely out your life. You get me? Yeah. I don't want you, like, don't talk bad about the person. Don't start drama with the person, but we can't. That's not like
be their silent enemy.
Yeah, like, if you hate,
be so spiteful.
Yeah, don't, like, that's how the world is today. If you don't like somebody, they're gonna be really spiteful to you. Even how hard you like not to. This lost my train of thought. Not to do like that. Don't be spiteful back. But like our generation now, if someone's spiteful, we're gonna be spiteful 10 times worse than it was before.
You do this to me, I'm gonna get you. An eye for an eye is our generation now. Like you did this to me, I'm gonna do it back.
But let's go back to reincarnation. Like, Aisha, what's your thoughts of it? Like,
I found out about this like a couple years ago because my cousin's into this stuff, and I don't know. It had me thinking too. Like sometimes I feel that people's fears are based off of stuff that has happened to them in a previous life.
That's smart.
Like let's say if you're afraid of being raped. I know everyone is, but if it's let's say you're like strongly afraid of it, I feel like probably in your previous life you've been raped before. Or if you have this fear for being stabbed or something like that,
fire.
Then in your previous life, then you
Swimming.
must have been stabbed. Like I don't know why. I just think about it that way. Like I feel like the fears come from somewhere, because, like I feel like we all have fears that we can't explain, but it all connects back to something. That's just something I've always thought about.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. If you're connecting it, that makes sense.
Because my fear. When I was 8, I would never forget this. It was the 4th of July, and I didn't know how to swim. Mm-hmm. And my dumb behind went the deep end because I wanted a water gun. And I used those little floaty thingies to get it from the water, but I fell inside the water. I fell in the water, and I drowned. But
no, you were drowning.
Yeah, I was drowning.
You didn't die.
I was gonna die because I saw the light. So I felt like I was gonna die.
You saw the light?
I saw the light. Even though I don't know, scary.
Was it really?
Yeah. Like, it was really scary. No, now my fear is with water, but
get out.
A little bit.
You
like
take showers?
Yes. I was gonna say yes. No, but like if I go like no, but you know what's crazy? Let me tell you. When it's just the 8 feet. It's just the 8 feet because I could swim. Because when the Philippines, my aunt taught me how to swim, right? And I swam like 22 feet, and I was fine. But when it came to there was a pool, and it's the 8 feet. I just got like a panic attack. Like my mind went blank, and I couldn't swim again. So I'm like, maybe. I don't know, like maybe my past, but like, do you believe in like signs? My sign is a Pisces. Pisces loved water. You get me? That. I believe in that. Like, if you read about your sign, it tells you a lot about your sign. I don't believe in it. Yes, it does.
Yourself, man.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. Because they say a lot of things about Ariuses, and I'm a Libra, and they be like, they'll say something else about Aries as being like snappy and angry all the time. Hello, that's me. I could be angry all the time. Like, I'm not always a Libra. I don't believe in that. My boyfriend, he hates it. If I be like, oh, you're a Cancer, he'll look at me, he'll be like, that's not me. I am not a Cancer. I am Fulu. You get me? Like, he's not.
No, like, I don't think like. Like, my sign is the Pisces. I'm like, I'm a fish. I'm not gonna go like, I'm a fish. Like, no, but like
some
the
people
characteristics.
define themselves. People define themselves on their horoscope. I don't believe in that. That's completely different. That's based on the stars. Like, I'm sorry, but
I don't know. Mine has always been like accurate. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But mine has always been accurate. Like, I don't even read mine before my day starts. I read it when my day ends, and I'm just like, this is really like relevant.
But they tell you the most basic things ever. Like, they'll be like, today might be a bad day for you, but don't worry.
I think that's stereotypical. I'm like,
though. Come on.
I think that's
everyone
just like a common thing everyone says. Like, oh, they're just gonna tell you had a bad day or a good day. But if you like read it, like, I think it just depends where you're looking. Because for me, it's always been accurate. I don't know. Maybe it's just certain sites I go to.
Maybe all the other ones. Like, what are you? Yeah,
I'm a Taurus.
My sister's a Taurus. Mm-hmm. It's not always right.
Well, with me, it is actually.
And was a Taurus, and it wasn't always right. Like, he always just be like.
Yeah, it's just me, maybe.
I think because I think it depends on your day or whatever. Because sometimes I'll read it and I'll be like, that's me, but that's it. I don't feel like that's every Libra in the world. Like, not every Libra's gonna read that, and we're all having the same situation. Like, the thing, get out of here.
Like, before I used to do this when I was in 8th grade and 7th grade. I used to read it. Like, my horoscope the day, like, in the morning. And I used to base my day on that horoscope. Mm-hmm. So if my day was bad, I'm going to base on, it's bad because of my horoscope. I'm not going to think like that. Now when I'm in high school, I don't think like that. I think my day is bad because something got me mad. And then if I read about my horoscope, it really got me mad. I'm choking over here.
It got eyelashes and eyebrows and a lip.
I'm dying.
No, you're not. You be right.
That's why I need Ashley in my life, y'all.
Of course.
No, but okay. Do you believe in this? Like, do you believe your ancestors? Like, do you believe in spirits? Let me ask you this. This is like a random question. I just want to know. Do you believe in spirits?
It depends. It depends. I don't know. I don't know how I stand by with the spirits like ghost. I saw a ghost yesterday.
I see dead people.
Like,
Like,
I
you
don't know
believe
about
in
that.
that?
Think about it. Like, that freaks you out. And if there's like, I'm sorry, but that just freaks me out. That's just freaky. Anyone who believes in spirits, like, aren't you scared all the time? Like, if I believed in spirits, someone was sitting here right now, or behind me, or like staring at us, like looking at us as an audience. Like, I don't know how I feel about spirits. Like, people feel like they've been haunted, and exorcisms are real. Like, people really do they do this. Like, priests really do. They get permission from the Vatican, and they do exorcisms. I mean, they haven't been one since like, I don't know, like 1990 something. But come on, like, those are real. So technically, someone was having a mood swing, and they thought they had a spirit inside of them. I don't know, but exorcisms are real because they are like, they legit practice this.
But like, do you believe like if the priest got like the holy water, and you start burn like they like not burn, they won't burn you?
I don't know, but we haven't seen this with my own eyes, and neither do I want to.
No, I don't want to see.
I don't want to see an exorcism, neither, like, at all.
That's demonic stuff.
Those movies,
nah, I'm good.
or whatever, those movies and all that with the whole.
They
like,
scare
exorcism.
me.
I'm like, I'm sorry, but you put your daughter in the circus, yo. Like, she be doing some weird stuff. You ever seen that? Those people be
sleeping.
they be putting their leg. They put their leg.
Camera's
like,
been on me for a while now.
Caesar, change the camera, please. There we go.
We know we all love Aisha, but we need a little time.
It's been on me for like a good 5 minutes, and I didn't say a word.
But for real, it's creepy. That's creepy. Just thinking about it. Let's not. Can we not right now? Like, people have their own little spirit stories, though. Like, everyone has that whole thing. This one time, I have a spirit story. This one time, I was in my house up in North Bergen when I lived up there, and I put on the music, and it was loud, and I was cooking in the kitchen. And I heard someone scream, Ashley, and I thought that someone was home. Now, don't mind me, but I was home alone. And I heard someone say, Ashley. I thought my dad came in through the door. Like, he came in. So I turned the music off, and I turned around, and I'm like, you didn't hear anything. Like, you're just going crazy. So I just kept cooking, but I did not turn on that music because I was freaked out. Another time, I was walking to school, right? And I felt someone pull my hair. And I turned around, and I thought that it was these girls. Like, I thought it was you. And I was just like, because, I used to walk with these, like, with her. And I turned around, I was just like, oh, my God. And I legit thought someone, like, pulled I really did. Because I turned around, I was like, and I'm like, keep walking to school. Do not pay any mind. Like, that entire time, and my mom was like, she was like, you need to go to church. You need to purify yourself. And I'm just like, it's not real. But then I got so creeped out, I stopped playing. And then I opened the Bible, and there was a rose petal in the middle of this scripture. And it was like, it was explaining how I need God in order to take away all the evil spirits away. Now, that was creepy. I didn't go to church, though. Go to church, people, if you got to go to church. But I didn't go to church. I just know that I was freaked out for a good month.
Like, I'm a Mormon. Ashley, like, loves that I'm a Mormon.
Mormon.
I'm a Mormon and stuff, and, like, to believe in spirits, people think I look crazy when I don't believe in spirits. I don't. I just think that, like, like this. When my grandfather passed, my aunt was like, I saw my grandfather. Mm-hmm. I'm like, where you see my grandfather at? She's like, I saw him in the kitchen. I'm like, all right.
I don't know about all of that.
I'm like, okay. Creepy. And then my grandmother was like, I saw my grandfather, and she found him right next to her, cause she sits in the chair, and then there's a chair for him, and she's like, he felt his presence like right next to him. I'm like, See, I don't know about that because he was sick in my house. So I'm thinking that it has to be in my, not like he didn't pass away, but it's supposed to be, the energy is supposed to be in my house, not over there. But he passed away over there. You get me? He passed away, but in a hospital.
Sometimes it happens.
But like I thought, like some stuff he could travel. Ghosts could travel. Cause I saw the movie Ghost for Patrick Swayze.
Oh,
he
really?
travels.
That's really scientifically accurate.
Like you never know.
Ghost.
You never know. Like I don't know. I believe in. I believe there's an afterlife. I believe there's an afterlife. I believe that. See, I don't know about my religion. But my religion is really crazy because my religion is like, if you're good, really good, you go to the sun.
Oh yeah, that's the sun is the
highest power, and you will be with God. And then the moon is like the earth, like you half with God, half not with God. And then the star is like you really, really bad. Like what he said.
I can't see it, honey. Oh, wrap it up.
So we don't. If you believe in reincarnation, that's good for y'all.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I'm happy you believe in reincarnation because you know what? We need to try again until we get it perfect.
That's true. And also, don't be scared to look at other religions and read up on different things. Don't just stick to one thing that you're raised with. You can reach and read and it's. Like, your parents will get mad at you, but at the end of the day, it's your own salvation. Yeah, it's your own life. You got me. You believe in whatever you want. If it comes from the heart and you believe it in your soul, then you should go and do it.
Amen. Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for Ashley and Aisha and Alanis and Caesar and Jean Carlos. And this is the Girl Talk Show on WHITradio.org.